Hello everyone, welcome to our Group 3 video presentation about New Hope Foundation's repeating housing decision. Jing, Yang, and Shitang with me prepared this presentation together. Now let's go on the first part of the introduction. The presentation focuses on the viability of New Hope Foundation to award the repeating housing contract based on the financial viability, supply performance, and strategic position. The problem is due to growing quality-related expense and diminishing customer satisfaction, posing a risk to the contract. This discussion is organized into 5 sections: current issue, supply analyzer, contract evaluation, strategic fee, and final recommendation. Combine the cost analysis with strategy and operational understanding. The purpose is to assess whether New Hope Foundation can achieve the target of $3,000 per claim and retain the quality of the provided services and their sustainability over the long run. New Hope Foundation is currently facing a serious cost of quality crisis is over $1.05 million per year, and internal audits show that more than 25% of the total operating expenses go to the maintenance, retraining, reassessment, and client complaints. And there are about 1,200 rooms replacement each year, costing around $240,000. What is worse, 80% of these replacements are caused by the preventable maintenance problem linked to the chip fix. These failures not only waste money but also training project outcomes. Any field housing state break the 30-day requirements under the repeat housing model, which means New Hope Foundation lost full payment. The impact goes beyond finance. Claim success rate have fallen to 80% for quick help, 60% for spot, and only 30% for repeat client. This lead to the decline government subsidy and reputation loss. Poor housing and training quality also lower staff morale and increase admin workload and add more hidden costs. The root cause is system. New Hope Foundation relies too heavily and unreliable suppliers. Although chip fix appears cheap at $320,000 per year, its maintenance failures and rework requests damage New Hope Foundation's reputation and drive up total costs. A better option would be pro maintenance, which has a 95% first-time fix rate. Slightly more expensive. Client analysis also show that Renewable Group suffers from most of the maintenance failures, especially repeat clients who need more support. Each field cost hurt both New Hope Foundation's social impact and financial performance, risking future government funding. And from a strategic view, this problem reveals the weakness in project control and preventative maintenance. New Hope Foundation quality monitoring system exists, but they aren't integrated with suppliers' performance measures. Cost departmental accountability is also lacking, as seen from the repeat training rework and client complaint handling, which alone cost nearly $340,000. Now let's go on the second part.
Let's begin by comparing our two suppliers. ChipFix offers a lower annual contract at $320,000, but their first-time fix rate is only 65%, causing frequent rework. Pro-maintenance charges $480,000, but achieves 95% first-time fixes and responds twice as fast within 12 to 24 hours. Beyond the price, pro-maintenance greatly reduces room changes and call-outs, improving reliability and preventing services interruptions. So, while ChipFix seems cheaper upfront, pro-maintenance provides far better long-term efficiency and quality. Now, let's look at total cost of ownership. ChipFix's hidden costs from rework, room changes, and emergencies excess $320,000, bringing total cost to about $641,000. Pro-maintenance's total is only $536,000, saving roughly $105,000 each year. Thus, that a higher contract price actually means lower total cost and a stronger quality outcome. The repeat housing contract requires NHF to serve 500 clients at $5,000 each with a 40% profit margin. This means a $3,000 target cost per client and $2,000 profit. However, current operations average $4,700 per client, mainly from housing, meals, and trailing $1,700 over target. This cost gap shows NHF cannot meet the required margin without margin efficiency improvements. Housing costs about $1,800, meals and training at $1,500, and the total expenses exceed the target by 57%. Finally, quality failures amplify those losses. Each room change breaks the 30-day rooms and cost $5,000 in lost revenue, while with about 960 room changes per year, NHF loses up to $4.8 million, plus 200,000 in reduced costs. Overall, over $5 million in impact wipes out profit entirely. Improving quality, starting with supplies replacement, is essential for NHF's financial sustainability and contract success.
Let's go to final part. Based on genes and size in the last part, we finally calculated that switching suppliers would still leave a gap of $655.62. So, can we reach 3,000 cost? Based on Wenxuan's M size, we have discovered that we still have many problems to address. The exciting operational model alone cannot bridge the gap. How can we bridge this gap? We recommended setting up a supply performance management system first, and second, apply target costing and value engineering. Then, resign the workflow through business process re-engineering, and finally, implement process cost reduction through activity-based costing management. Achieving the target cost is possible in theory, but successful execution depends on NHF's ability to manage expansion and implementation risks. We turn to next problem. Is NHF ready for this expansion? Our answer is not fully ready yet, but there's a clear path to reach readiness before the contract begins. We think the risks are manageable. NHF can reach readiness with targeted action in these three areas: capacity, quality, and culture. We have suggested feasible measures for each of these three areas, and we expect that through these changes, NHF will be ready for expansion. Finally, we focus on should we accept the contract. We recommend conditional acceptance. Financially, the contract is viable and aligns with NHF's mission. However, operational readiness is still developing, so the board should approve the contract in principle, but make rollout conditional on verified readiness milestones. That means management should report progress on capacity, training, and the quality system before launch, and start with a pilot phase. This approach allows NHF to expand responsibility and manage risk while delivering social impact. In conclusion, we recommend conditional acceptance of the repeat housing contract, provided NHF changes supplier, controls quality cost, and meets the 70% job placement target. With these conditions, NHF can deliver safety and grow responsibility. That's all. Thank you.